Hello everyone, hope you guys are doing well. Hope you are right and everything is going as planned. This is Narcissists and you're welcome to the channel of truth, enlightenment, freedom, and the channel of breaking empires free. If you are new on this channel, I talk about narcissism and narcissistic abuse. I talk about spirituality. I talk about personal and self-development. And if that's what resonates with you, I invite you guys to join us. Please give us a like, share the video with friends, and you may subscribe if you haven't already. And for those that have always been with us, you are welcome back. And I thank you for your love and support. Now, I want to talk to the chosen ones. Truth tellers. Truth tellers, the moment you snap, your life has changed from that point forwards. Your life is never going to be the same. Truth tellers, okay, before you didn't know who you were, you didn't, sometimes you would, cover up things a little bit. Sometimes you would try to validate people. You don't want to hurt people and stuff. So basically, your truth was compromised. But when you become a real truth teller, it's usually going to happen when you have gone through the awakening. You are going to become a real truth teller. Now, let us understand this truth that we're talking about. A truth teller means you say things as they are, okay? You are not interested in validating people. Yes, people need to be validated when need be. It's okay to validate some people. But there's going to be moments when you will stop validating people. The BS will be BS, okay? The mess will be a mess, and you will usually step very deeper into your truth. Now, chosen ones, let me tell you something, first of all. The people that is around you, they do not have any business with your truth. Did you guys know that the truth, your truth, truth-telling, truth-seeking, truth-telling, it can change the whole paradigm of a person's situation. Why don't I give you an example to look at? Black sheep of the family. Black sheep of the family used to be the one that used to validate people. You used to validate people, the family, you didn't want to hurt your parents and things like that. And then something happened, you snapped out of the illusion, and you was like, okay, now you understand what is going on. Not only did you understand, you went and did some research and you confirmed what you found out. You discovered that this was a dysfunctional family system. I want you to understand something. The reason why you hear these people in the family calling you the trouble causer, calling you the problem, smearing your name, ganging up on you, and all those things, stuff like that. Whatever it is happening in the unit, it has nothing to do with you. The reason why these people do all these things is because they feel whatever they thought they knew, it was a lie. And they are struggling to understand that lie. Whatever they thought they knew inside the unit, it was an illusion, it was a lie. They are struggling to continue listening or taking in your truth. Because you see, one of the things that happens to black sheep, the chosen ones in the family, when they do wake up. So the very first thing that happens, they have this strange feeling like family members are starting to distance themselves from them. So me, personally, when I was back in the years when I woke up 5 years ago. So when I woke up, it was the same experience. I did not understand what was this. So I was like, so it looks like family is not with me. I was starting to figure out, to understand the truth, to accept it, that family has never been with me. Not only did I know that family has never been with me and they was not with me, from that point forwards, post-awakening, they even distanced themselves further from me. Because in those days, I started sharing my truth about narcissism. And every point I was making at the time, until now, I do make my points. But at the time, they would feel like I was making a point. But the problem was, how do they digest that truth? So a person who has been used to the illusion, and especially these narcissist people that we've been dealing with, a person that has been used to the illusion, they are going to become very uncomfortable with your truth. So if you're a person who always tries every now and then to speak your truth, to share your truth, you are going to be the most hated person in the vicinity. Nobody's going to be with you. That truth is going to be for you alone. It will be for the people that understand eventually, because I personally, I didn't know that when I started speaking my truth, I wasn't going to have a family. Okay, I didn't know that. I wasn't prepared for these things, and then eventually, I started speaking my truth, and they all left. Not only did they leave, I started experiencing that kind of jealousy, hatred, kind of thing, envious energy. The universe was with me, and I started gravitating towards my tribe. My tribe found me, or I found them. So I found the people that was ready to share that truth, that I could share that truth with, and they would understand. Now, you need to understand, my chosen ones. A lot of people you see, these narcissistic people around you, most of the fights you see, you're involved in those arguments and fight, confrontations and everything, the gang stroking, everything, is just about the truth. And especially for the ones of you guys who are starting to see the gang stroking happening around you. The only reason you are experiencing these things is because you have stumbled upon the truth. Whatever the truth is, for me it was narcissism. For you it could be something different. For you it could be working in a certain corporation that has existed for, I don't know, 100 years or so. And there's things they have been doing behind the scenes that need to be spoken about. But nobody knew what it was. So there was a kind of an illusion that was going on. Because truth means you wake up from the illusion and you see the truth for what it is. So basically, anybody that has been a part of the illusion is going to hate you if you become a truth teller. They do not have any business with the truth. So most of the times you have to start getting used. You guys should start getting used to people ghosting you. When you see a lot of this time, these buddies and friends or whatever, they're starting to distance themselves from you. You have got to understand. This thing is not personal. It's just because the truth is too hard and the truth hits them very hard in the face. They cannot stand that truth. It is why they are distancing themselves from you. So it's why now you start to see that period where you start to get lonely. It's too lonely. You're looking around. What can I do? Who can I speak with? Who can I call? Nobody's calling you. They have your number. Even there are some of them you haven't yet blocked them. Personally, I knew people that I hadn't blocked. We wasn't talking, but I had not blocked them. But they couldn't still call me. Because the very first thing they're worried about, when they do call you, you're going to mention something they don't want to hear. They have gotten so accustomed and so used to the illusion. Is all they have had, is all they knew. Now they're going to give you a phone call, and the very first thing you're going to tell them is the truth. That's what they're running from. So this whole thing is not personal. Okay, when you start to embrace the journey of growth, development, you understand that for you to grow spiritually, okay, and evolve into higher consciousness, it is also not going to require you not only to see the truth, it is going to require you to speak or to share your truth. Now, when I'm talking about a truth teller, I do not necessarily mean that everybody is supposed to do what I'm doing. Your truth may be just in your community. You may be, for example, I've told you there may be this company and there's things that you used to see that wasn't making sense. You decided to speak about the truth or to share the truth. So it could be different organizations. Recently, we have been seeing the what do they call it? The massive awakening, massive awakening that has been going on in the planet. Where so many people are now starting to step into the truth of, first of all, who they are and how much they've been lied to. So like I've said, the truth is going to be different for everybody. Okay, but me, basically, the main one was narcissism. And there is something you cannot unsee. The moment you have seen narcissism, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot run away from it. It is what it is. You have seen it. You cannot answer. You cannot shy away from it. You cannot run away from it. It's just what it is. So people will not like you much, and it may not necessarily be because you're a bad person, or you did something, or you stole money, or whatever it is they may think you did. It may just be for the reason that you have stumbled upon the truth, and those people, they know that you know the truth. So that is one of the reasons as to why also you see the narcissist will. So when you start figuring out these things, what they are doing or whatever, you start to see the game. You understand the game. You're picking up on them. Is why you see these people, they run away from you. They distance themselves from you because now they're seeing like they're exposed, because they feel like if they continue to engage you or to try to manipulate you or do things the same way they used to, you're going to take that power away from them, and the game will change. And in a narcissist relationship or entanglement, they're the ones that have got to be on top of the game. It cannot be otherwise. So when you start to discover the truth, you separate yourself from these people. They separate themselves from you, and they do not want anything. They do not want anything to do with you. So if you're the truth teller, you're going to start getting used to, the ones who want the truth will find you. Like I've told you, always your soul tribe is out there. Okay, what you're seeking for is seeking for you. What you're seeking is seeking you. But the thing is, for you to be able to find your tribe, you have got to go back and move into authenticity, because it is now the people that resonate with your energy that are going to start gravitating towards you. But these so-called narcissists and whatever, those manipulators, no, it won't happen. They're going to disappear. You won't see them anywhere. They are going to go very far away from you. In most cases, it's even very dangerous if you're a truth teller and you're still in the vicinity of a narcissist. That is very, very dangerous. You cannot be around a narcissist when you're a truth teller. They are going to try to eliminate you. They may start talking things such as you know too much or you saw too much, those kind of stuff. So you need to understand this whole thing is not personal, ladies and gentlemen. When you start growing, you start to speak your truth, people will hate you for the truth. The ones who want, the ones who are ready will come around you. The ones who don't want, it's too triggering, because the truth is always triggering. So if you guys have not noticed already, anything that concerns the truth is a very triggering subject. So people are not ready to get triggered. So when you see people avoiding you at some point, you have got to understand what they are running for is the truth. It is not you as a person, but it's the truth that you carry within you. Okay, so let's know what you think about the video. You guys know I do love and appreciate your support. Please book a session. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I'll catch you guys in my next one. There's Almost signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.